How is everybody today? Today, I am super excited to share with you on how to build a team. So, I'm going to give you 5 steps today. So, this is going to be really important, especially if you're ready for growth and you're ready to leverage yourself. If you feel that you're ready to take on a team, but there are responsibilities. So, let's get right into this. My 5 steps in building a real estate sales team. So first, you got to understand your goals. Why are you building a sales team? You also have to have clear thoughts, targets, and important KPIs like sales volume, lead generation, and new listings. You have to just sort of know how you're going to measure these performances. Okay, these are important to do. You can also create shared goals and promote a sense of belonging. So you could do things together as you start building your team. You could do some door knocking. You should do open houses together. So then you guys could learn together and show how you want these to be done. You also need to show how many open houses you expect, how many door knockings. So these are some of the things and responsibilities as a team lead. So understand and create those goals. And I'm going to get into that into the structuring and organization. Okay. So that's step one, of course. And then step two, define your roles and responsibilities. Make sure everyone on your team understands their role and what to expect of them. And, I think some of the duties, like if you have somebody that's good with technology, give them that space. If you have an onboarding section, then give them, if that's their expertise, then make sure you add them to that space. If they're good at presenting, give them that duty of creating if they're good at research. Because you can't do everything as a leader, so you have to be able to delegate these tasks to your teammate. Right? And it gives them a sense of belonging, and it helps build the team. Okay. Some other things is leadership. If you can't make it for one reason or another, you got to be able to give the baton to somebody who you trust within the group to give them leadership. You may need a sales director, a marketing director. But in time, it will build. First, it's you and another agent, your TC and another agent, and then 2 agents, 3 agents, and then you have to be able to grow it and know when to delegate items. So plan your structure, your organization systems, and your SOPs, your standard operating procedures. Okay, I mean, you got to know what your commission is. If you're going to have like a, how you say, calling, right? Floor time, if you have an office, if you're a team lead, you're going to need to know how to your organization structure. Okay. And so knowing what events and plans that you're going to do is really important. Like what days you're going to have your meetings, if you're going to go to a monthly event, if you guys are going to go to Tom Ferry regularly or Brian Buffini, or you guys are going to watch and learn some training from some masters out there, Brent Gove. So these are some of the great leaders within our industry, right? Now, of course, you got to recruit. You got to build a team. How are you going to do that? You got to create a strategy for recruiting new agents, new teammates. I mean, the traditional methods, call, text, email, networking. Networking is super important. You network with others and then they know others. And sometimes some agents, especially when the markets change, agents are looking. So this is a good time to pick up some teammates and make it fun. Okay. You got to make it, you have to incentivize sometimes, unless, you have the ability and you're already organized in your thoughts and your structures. And now last is onboarding. Make sure your teammates are They successfully onboard with the brokerage if you own the brokerage, and then you just need the smooth onboarding process. Okay, you need to be able to facilitate and hold their hand through this the team structure and how it works. So those are really the 5 steps of building a sales team. And some additional information, I have notes here that I put together. Also consider the following skills that are important to building a team. First, you have to know if they got the sales skills. Do they have the ability to convince clients, buyers and sellers on selling a home? They understand the concept and the process, because some agents don't know. And so before you bring on a teammate, you need to really interview this person to make sure that they're a good fit, because sometimes they're not a good fit, right? Critical thinking. Okay, so this is essential for problem solving and decision making. You want to have teammates that can think accordingly, and they have good decision making. I mean, have you ever worked with somebody who can't make a decision? Maybe a spouse that you can't even figure out what you're going to eat. Well, decision making. Learn how to make them fast, and somebody had told me in the past, making a decision and living with it and making the adjustments is really the key to just continuing to move forward quickly. Communication. Real estate agents need to be able to communicate to build trust, avoid misunderstanding, and they need to be able to collaborate. Communication. Okay. Another thing is relationship building. Teammates and members need to be able to build relationships. Building these relationships with clients, brokers and agents, lenders, and community members. I mean, it's really just, when you're building this team, just relationship building. And of course, negotiation. Team members may need to negotiate terms, prices, and conditions on behalf of their client. So negotiation skills, right? I mean, once you're building this team, you need to be able to identify which are your strengths within the group and which ones have negotiation skills. Because sometimes you're going to have to send somebody out to a listing appointment, and they're going to need to know how to put the deal together. And an agent that has lack of skills, they don't communicate well, they're not a team player, should not be on a team if they're just not the right fit. Okay, so you don't have to hire and put everybody on your team if they're just not a good fit. I know building a team is somewhat scary, and I understand that, but having a team, and it is a part of growth. Sometimes agents feel that they need to take things to another level. Growing a team isn't that bad, just as long as you have the right mentors, coaches, and leadership. So I encourage you guys, if you guys are ready for that step of building a team, it's a good way to learn leadership. But not only that, make money, right? Why do you build a team? To make money. So if you're thinking about building a team, just reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you put the 5 steps together, and then we could go from there. Anyways, that is how to build a team. It was fast, but it's just really simple. You just have to make that decision.